done a car vlog in a while, so I figured I'd share a little story with you. Last night, my husband and I were sitting at the kitchen table, and our baby, our youngest, is getting a job, so he has to have a worker's permit. So we were trying to find all his documentation that he's going to need to get his driver's license soon anyway. So I usually keep all of that stuff in a box upstairs in our room, and we were digging through the box, and as I was finding like his social security card and that kind of thing, I came across some little notebooks, and they had some Polaroids in them, and they were pictures that we had taken when our kids were younger, and our youngest was definitely the baby. And it was one of those things where I think they still do it, where you can go to like a local store, and either the FBI or the local police department has this thing where you can have pictures of your kids taken and fingerprints and things like that. So there's these pictures in there, and you know, mind you, my kids are older. The older three are in their mid-20s, and then my youngest one, like I said, is just turning old enough to drive. So these pictures are like, I don't know, they're, you know, back from the early or late 1990s. So, yeah, it was funny. I'll insert them in here. You know, we have our oldest one. My husband and I have a blended family. Funny, all the pictures, it was raining that day, so all their little shirts are wet, and they're just like the cutest little pictures. And they're probably going to kill me when they find out I put them on YouTube for the whole world to see. But you know, my oldest one is all, you know, handsome, and he's standing there trying to look like, you know, the proverbial big brother. So there's his picture. And then the next oldest one is my son, who's also the Marine. And he was always very serious, always was, always still is. The Marine. So then there's his picture. And then there's the next one is my daughter. She's always like the happy one, the jovial one, the big grin, big smiles kid. So then I've got her, and you'll see the rain on her picture where she's totally soaking wet. So they're all, you know, good kids, happy kids, never really fought with each other. And then there's the youngest one. And he was a handful from the time he was born, still is sometimes. Trying to get him to hold still for this picture so they could take his picture, and he was having no part of it whatsoever. So he's kicking and screaming and fussing, and they took a picture of him, and I wound up having to hold him, so I'm in the picture too. And then when they finally retook it, this is the kicker, when they retook it, his face in the retake shot is just classic, I don't want to be here, go away, leave me alone, grumpy little boy shot. So I've included that at the end too, and I think it's just so funny how fast they grow up, you know. Cherish your children when they're little. Love them as much as you can, because they certainly don't stay that way forever. And it's fun when you come across old pictures you forgot that you had, or had tucked away somewhere, and how special and important those are when your kids get older. So I'm on my way home from work. The sun is setting. Y'all have a good weekend. God bless. I think my hubby and I are going shopping for golf clubs. And may we all persevere the football Sunday coming up. God bless. Gone is gone.
Mom, you're embarrassing me!